Namaste everyone and welcome to this session where I would be sharing with you the list of top colleges for BBA or BMS programs in the country. And therefore, this is a very important list that you can make a note of. Let's jump right in. Very first on the list is Shaheed Sukhdev College for BMS. The intake is around 231 seats and the entrance exam through which it admits its students is CUET, and the fees is merely 36,200 rupees per year. So there is fantastic return on investment if you look at the proportion of fees and the corresponding average package that it has. So the average placement is around 10.97, that is approximately 11 lakhs per annum at an average fees of around 36 odd thousand per year. Probably the best choice in India currently if you want to pursue your program. BMS Shaheed Sukhdev should be your top priority. Moving ahead to the next college, it is IIM BMS, where the intake is around 120 seats. It has its own entrance test, typically called as IIM BMSAT, and for foreign students, it is SAT. We have a fees of around 7 lakhs per annum for this particular course, and per year that is. And the average placement, because it is relatively new, this data is not available. So again, a top choice because it is one of the top 7 IIMs in the country if you look at its flagship PG course, a name to reckon, and therefore this is second on the list. If we move ahead, we have NMIMS Mumbai BBA program with an intake of 720. The corresponding entrance exams would be NPAT, SAT and ACT. The fees is around 4 lakhs per annum and the average placement here is approximately 6.6 lakhs per annum. So definitely a good choice if you want to pursue your BBA from NMIMS Mumbai. Moving ahead, we have Symbiosis Pune BBA. The intake is around 240 seats. The entrance exam is SET or SAT. The fees is 5.79 lakhs per annum and the average package is around 7 lakhs per annum. So a really good choice if you want to pursue BBA from Symbiosis. Moving ahead, we have the Christ University Central Campus on the list. The intake is not disclosed. The entrance exam is a special entrance exam called as the Christ University Entrance Test, and the fees is pretty less. It is compared to some of the other programs that we have just seen, it is around 2.6 LPA per annum, and typically we are not having enough sufficient data available to disclose the average placements for this. Moving ahead to the next college, we have NM College for the program of BMS. The intake is around 60 seats and the entrance exam is Maharashtra CET. The fees is approximately 75,800. Average placements are not available. Next college that you could target is the Hind College with an intake of around 120 seats. Again, the entrance exam is MA CET. The fees is around 1 lakh per annum, pretty manageable given the current fees that is getting charged by some of the colleges, and the average placement is not available. Next up is probably one of the most economical colleges in the list of top 10 for pursuing your BMS course. The intake is 69, but if you look at this fees, it is merely 22,000 per year. One of the lowest fees that you would find typically for any top tier college as far as BMS is concerned. The entrance exam would be CUET and the average placement is not available. Let's move ahead to the next one. St. Xavier's College, 120 is the intake. There is a specific entrance test called as Xavier's Entrance Test XET, and the fees is around approximately 75,000 and the average placement is not available. If you look at Keshav Mahavidyalaya, this is next on the list for your BMS program. The intake is around 60 seats. The entrance exam is CUET and the fees is approximately around 32,000. The average placement data is not available. Moving ahead, we have IIM Sirmaur's BMS program. A recent entry into this particular UG courses offered by IIMs. This is a very useful course for people wanting to pursue their BMS program from one of the leading brands in the country, that is an IIM. So IIM Sirmaur, the intake is 120. Entrance exam is IPMAT Indore with the average fees per year to be around 5.68 lakhs per annum. So slightly on the costlier side. And because it is a very recent program, we don't have enough data for the current average placements available. So this is broadly the list. If I have to quickly summarize, top on the list is Shaheed Sukhdev College. Fantastic choice, probably the go-to choice if you want to pursue your BMS course. And moving ahead, we would have a tie on the 6th ranking for these three colleges. very, very close fight, NM College, Hind College and Dayal College. And similarly for the 9th and 10th spot, we would have St. Xavier's and Keshav Maharaj. So if you look at the top 11 colleges broadly, this is the list. One important mention for Dayal College being lowest on the parameter of fees and therefore very high on general return of investment. So that's it from my side. Stay tuned for more such videos, and please don't forget to like or subscribe if you watch, if you feel that these sessions are adding a lot of value. Thank you so much. I'll take your leave. Ciao.